All right, friends, so sorry we're a week late, but we're going to show you our clearance haul. And these are a list of the ISC prices. So you can see this is what they were. You'd have to get on a list, and they start calling people on the Tuesday before Halloween. It was like the 29th to pick it up. And then they wanted everybody to have it picked up at least by Halloween. If you didn't pick it up by the 31st, then what they were doing was letting first come, first serve. And so on that day, you would have paid the price on the list there. But anything that was available after that day was 50% off. So when I say that we got certain ones for half price, this gives you an idea what we paid. Everybody, so we are a week after Halloween, and going to show you our Spirit after Halloween clearance haul. We wanted to wait a little bit of time, so we wanted to actually do it some justice. I didn't get as much ISC equipment last year, but this year we did. So we got the Carnival sign, had to get on a lot of essentially a list for that. And then we ended up getting the marquee lights, and I guess that was the most popular. I was not on a list for those, but I went into the Williamsburg Spirit, and they had it for 50% off, so I got 30 of those, which it's funny, I rushed over on Halloween to get certain things just because we actually were doing a Carnival theme, so it worked out pretty good. And so you can see, if you look up here, we got the Carnival tickets, we got the Carnival flyers, and that was actually part of our haunt this year. And we just got a lot of really cool stuff. These, of course, were the flags from the Carnival display, but we didn't just stop there. If you look right out front here, we got zombie rats and zombie seagulls. Many of them I got after the season. So we're talking day 2. Actually, no, it was day 1, actually. So November 1st. And so we got the rats for like $5 and the seagulls for $7.50. I will say, going into it this year, all we were actually after was this guy, and then I was debating whether or not I was going to get Wanda Webworth. Got the water pistols because we have a lot of animatronics, and we were actually just going to set up a display in the basement, and so that's what we're up to. I like a lot of these kind of displays. So this one is the hog, and so what's this, Jax?
A horn.
Horn? Who has a horn?
Art.
So yeah, we had to get these in honor of Art. You know, and all the stores were sold out, and it's funny, we weren't going to like keep going, and I did not have a lot of stuff the first few days. My wife wanted to go out on the 3rd day, so November 3rd, the Sunday, and we went to some of the ones in Virginia Beach we hadn't went to, and that is where we found a lot of killer deals and stuff that I wasn't expecting. There was something that I wanted but didn't think I was going to get. I'm going to show you that at the very end. But when you see certain things, because you would think, this is cool, I did want that. I didn't think I was going to get it, but it worked out. The hanging Jack Reaper prop, that was one of the things we got on day 3. And so got that for half price. But yeah, we'll just kind of show you a little bit. We showed you some of the displays. I did pick up the popcorn. I picked it up on Halloween day for like 5. And then my wife and I separated a little bit on the next day. And so we got a bunch of these actually. So we probably got 5 of them, I think. And so they're really cool. And so we were able to use them in our haunt this year because I got them on Halloween morning. If you saw the Williamsburg video, you would also see that we like to customize different Halloween clothing. And so always I pick up these patches, you know, various ones, so we can make jean jackets, you know, vests. You never know when you're going to use it. And we've got a theme next year for the haunt that you guys are going to love. And these are part of it. I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say it's going to be epic. And so then I never had a lot of these paints. We use black lights every year with nozzles and wacky mole. And so we wanted the idea of kind of using these. But let's show you a couple more ISE pieces and just various things. We grabbed a few of the flags. So this one's Ghostface, this one's Sam. And the one Ghostface was actually already on clearance, and then it was on the 50% off. So it was really like $8 or something like that. So really good deals. ISE stuff. I mean, I got a lot of it, right? I got these spider webs because you'll see. But the Down the Ducks, I got these after for $3 a piece essentially. So got 3 of them, really cool. They're going to be part of my basement display. But a couple more things, metal signs. I wanted that Spirit Funhouse of Terror one. I wasn't on the list for that, and a lot of people were buying like the whole ISE. I was trying to get that in the curtains because I had an idea. But I went in there, and there was a guy who was like super aggressive on Halloween day, He was actually pulling these signs off the ISE display. And the funny thing is I was on the list for a lot of these things, but they just didn't call anybody. So we got the Down the Duck one. And then the one that he pulled off the display, I ended up finding at a different Spirit. And it was a small one that was just like one of the small versions of Spirit. It wasn't a costume store, but it definitely didn't have the full ISE or half of it. So the Wheel of Fate sign, picked that one up for $5. Well then, I said day 2, sometimes you run into things. There was a place that said they had the Funhouse of Terror, but then they were like, nah, one of the workers bought it. But they were like, if you want something else, we still have a Wheel of Fate sign. So I got another one, and this one was $2.50. Killer deal, always going to remember the Carnival theme, and it just worked really good. We're going to put some of this in our basement. So, but then we'll get into what else did we get. Cool scores. That Dark Princess. If you look at this Dark Princess over here, we got her for $40. So how did we get her? Well, somebody punched her in the face, and so they were like, she's broken, she's a lost cause. But really all she needed was a screw and her sensors off. I'm going to reach out to the zombie squad. Hopefully they give me a sensor, but Dagger Mike was so scary, we just had to have her. Freaky, got the box and everything. Jackson, if you can go ahead and hop up and pull her to the side a little bit. I just want to show a couple more things, but not what's behind. We're saving that for last. So you can pull her over. Let's see, we'll hop in. So, let's see, she's over there. We typically will pick up other things. We kind of like to, we don't like to leave our stuff out, you know, between thieves and, you know, getting rained on. We want them to last as long as they can. Got the Nibble sign. We've got a groundbreaking zombie with light up eyes. Always kind of wanted one. And we always want to upgrade the haunts, and so we usually get some of those pieces. Bloody lawn hand stakes. I had a lot of the zombie hand stakes, but these are really cheap, especially once you get that 50% off. And then the spitting eye clown. I told my wife I wanted it, and she delivered. And then we ended up, and I'll show you this one next, one of the other things that I was loosely after, obviously I said Snack and Stevie was number 1. I had, you know, scoped out a store that had 2 of them. They sold them all on Halloween Day. And then the one store that I knew that only had 1 didn't sell them, and it was awesome. And then I found a lot more babies, you know, on that day too, which was really weird. But because we wanted to do the Wanda Webworth, we needed to do Wicked Webbing. And so my wife got this. This is the kind where you kind of pull the holes in it and it just looks thicker, not like the stringless. It's just another level. So we got big plans for Wanda Webworth, and she will be part of the haunt. But it is not a spider theme haunt. Now, if you look over here, just a few more things. We got the Ghostface static prop, $65. We love Ghostface. You know, this isn't the one that moves. This is the one that lights up. A lot of people don't like it, but we loved it actually. So he's a pretty cool one. And then there's the Wanda Webworth, $135 for her. So yeah, so we actually backer cards. We wanted to get some of these. Now, people probably think, why would you get these? They're just cardboard. Well, they're really cool for some of our displays, you know. So we have different Legos, and obviously, you see, we do a lot of Disney videos. I still got one I haven't finished. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be one of the neater videos. But yeah, we can put these in the back as far as a display with Legos, and they're just really cool. So we picked them up for $1.50. So I just thought that was neat. And so, like I said, I got the spider egg sack. This clown head, I loved it. It was cool. I ain't going to lie. There was a couple things that we bought because we were afraid we wouldn't be able to find them. So we did get one of the clown heads. And then when I saw one 50% off, I was like, I'm getting it. So the other thing that we bought before the sale, of course, was the Barbara Wire baby. And good call, because they didn't have her. So yeah, so that was a little bit. So now we're going to get into a few other things. And then I'm going to show you the epic thing that I didn't think we'd get. And Jackson might try this. So Jackson, what mask did you want?
I wanted the Mars Attack alien mask.
Yeah, so you didn't think you'd find it? We found it in Virginia Beach on the half off sale. So crazy. These masks, I don't know what it is. A lot of these clear out on day 1. And so, I mean, I don't know if people are reselling, if there's a lot of collectors. You know, we just think they're cool. I got the Frankenstein one, loved it. And then there was another one that I was after. I never thought I would get, and I've been after it for 3 years and finally got it. But Jax wanted this. He's got the Mars Attacks ray gun, but that was for his birthday. And so he's already opened that. It's not included in the video, but we did get it on the half off sale. So he's going to be decked out in Mars Attacks.
Are you going to try it on?
You want to try it on? And while he's trying that on, another deal we found when we were driving from one Halloween to the next store, I saw that there was a clearance for a certain mask. There were certain masks they were trying to get rid of for $10. So when I got to the store, I was like, can you ring it up and we'll see if it actually rings that way. What do you do? And the mouth moves. So it's a pretty cool mask.
You need the gun to go with it. Yeah. And the costume.
So now the other thing though was the Star Wars masks. They were clearancing them out. And so I just went and I was like, hey, you guys mind ringing these up? So I got Basque here. It's a $59.99 mask, $10. So $10 for a latex mask. So if you're a Star Wars fan, it is still online. This one is. And there's another one. A couple of the ones are online. This is one that they had, and I lucked out. It was the very last Spirit we went to. $10 for the Tusken Raider. He did sell it online, as did Emperor Palpatine. I did not get the Emperor, and that was a really cool one. But this one is really awesome, too. So we like classic monsters. And you notice I said I like Frankenstein. So it only seemed to reason that I needed another one. And so the Creature from the Black Lagoon, again, on Sunday. I mean, that's crazy, right? People buy these things as soon as it opens up. Spirit opens up, specifically like November 1st. They clear these out even when they're only like 25% off. So by the time you get the 50% off, some of these are cleaned out. If any of you guys know why these like resellers, there's just a lot of collectors, feel free to comment below. We just always think they're cool. And so on that same thing, got this clown. He was about $30, but we got it for 15. So it can't pass on a clown. Like I said, we did that theme, and clowns, I just love the color. And then Jax, who is this?
Art the Clown.
Art the Clown. Yeah, day 2. Doesn't happen. I mean, surprise. We saw him when we walked in. We're like, yeah, we're getting that today. So had to get Art. And that mask is a work of art. Okay, now. Another one, this one was not at the store, but we ordered it offline. The Darth Maul mask for $10. Look at that. The eyes. I kept it in the container for now. I got 2 because my son is a really big Star Wars fan, too. And so, yeah, we got 2 of these. And so this one's going to be a display behind my Star Wars Legos because I do collect Star Wars Legos. And I'll just show you a few other ones, and they'll be quicker. Chewbacca. And again, my wife likes the pumpkin harvest stuff. And so these were new this year. Really cool. Got it for 50% off. Then I can never have enough Jason Voorhees mask. And I really like the Spirit ones. And I wanted this combo, and it was never available after the season. But we got that this year. So I've got that. And I'm going to do up a coverall set that I saw at a thrift store. So I'm going to have a Jason costume. But that is not what I'm wearing next year. What I'm wearing is going to be different depending on where I go. But the thing that I have been after for 3 years, it eluded me. And my second to last store, I found this thing. Somebody kind of hid it between a crappier version of it. But this is the most epic mask ever. So here we go. Just a second. Freddy Krueger. Look at the quality of this mask. Look at the detail. And so naturally, I got the sweater and I got the hands. And I got the hands super cheap on the 50% off sale. But yes, I found it second to last store. 3 years I've been looking for it. One of them left. I never see this one. But we got the Freddy mask. Had to have it. So, we'll finish up, guys. I mean, I think that the mask, got a lot of them, and it's epic. We never do that. The babies, I watch people buy the babies sometimes at the beginning of the year. But you got to be thinking, you got the mask you wanted. You got ISC display equipment. You got Dark Princess, who is a killer scary prop. She scares me because she kind of baits you in with that praying. But what is it that I was wanting that I didn't think I would get? I'm going to show you this. There was 3 of them I liked. I knew one of them was not going to happen. I definitely knew that. But the other 2... I thought maybe there's a chance, but it's a small chance. And that is LED signs for my basement. Guys, I got the Killer Clowns one to blast with a cotton candy gun. Really sweet. There was only one left, and I got it for 50% off. And just a killer deal. So I can't wait to put this up in my basement. And then the other one, Mars Attacks. Look at all the color there. I like these ones because I really thought the color, I think it would just pop in the basement. But yeah, hopefully if you guys like this video, you can like and subscribe. I just wanted to wait. I know it's late in the game, but I wanted to do a video where we actually did this stuff justice one last time. It's always sad to watch the store go away, and so I was hoping that we could bring a little bit of it back for a little bit. But yeah, this was probably our best haul ever. We did very good on the J. Reaper's Monster Laboratory year. Not so good last year, and this year is probably our most epic year. But thanks for watching.